For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in. You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Kompin. Thank you all for being very patient with me this evening. Things are a little crazy with kids. I'm dealing with Alan having problems with wanting to do his homework. So I had to lay down the law on his ass, and it was great. He started crying really bad, so I started crying with him. And I'm like, wait, are you done crying? Because now it's my turn. I'm like, pause a minute. I'm like, ah! And then, of course, he starts laughing. But yeah, he's a pain in the ass. He's a total pain in the ass. I love him, but he's a pain in the ass. Welcome, everybody. We got Chris Deiskell in the house. We got Phil in the house. We got David Moore in the house. We got Tori in the house. We are filling up. This is great. Good to see you guys. All right. Deal is always the same. You spend $25 with me, you get to spin the wheel. You spend $50 with me, you get free shipping on your order so long as you're located within the good old American states. All right, today's selection is a majority of stuff that I am still digging through in the warehouse. I did go comic book buying today. I hit up, Beyond Tomorrow Comics in Palatine, and I went to Comics Revolution. So those of you who put your requests in for new comics, I have managed to pick stuff up for you. The only book I was not able to pick up, well, actually, I was able to pick one up for myself, but not for anyone else, was Ultimate Black Panther. It's a great book. Really beautiful. I got a copy of a 1 in 10 variant that I'm going to be putting up for sale next week. And this book's going for a lot of money already. It's crazy. It's like literally I bought it for just pittance, and I'm lucky that I did it. But I also picked through the back issue selection, and I got a whole bunch of really beautiful books that I'll be showcasing next week. Today's selection, though, is all stuff from the warehouse, which means we're going to go from a range of 50 cents to $2 today on all the books. And there's some really good stuff in here that I think you guys are going to really appreciate. Stuff that I didn't even realize I had. All the books on the bottom row here are also going to be new books that I have not showcased yet. They're all going to go for just $4 right now because I would rather move them. This is all warehouse backstock. It's got to go so I can go out and buy more. Now, we're going to play a little game tonight, and you guys who have been tuning in so far know about the Spawn Bootin' game, and we have a brand new episode here for you guys. So I'm going to show you guys the deal that we have going on this time with poor old Spawn.
And now, Spawn number 3, paid for with NFT, which went out of style yesterday, but no one remembers because AI is now taking its place. Oi! Hello there, mateys! Today I got a date with some money-grubbing wench I met on one of them old dating sites. Her name is Angela, and she has a huge double rack that's bigger than Onrie's. Oi! Here she is now. Gimme. Give you what? Gimme. You want dollary dues? I don't have any dollary dues. Gimme. What, you want me house? Gimme. Oi! You either gotta tell me what you want, or I'm gonna give you a good old-fashioned bootin'. Oi, heary, it's time for me to make a decision. I need you to help me decide if I should keep the old battle axe around until I'm destitute, or give her a good old-fashioned bootin'. Please spend $10 in order to cast your vote, or else Chris Deiskell might sue me. I'm Todd McFarlane.
Here we go. So you guys know the rules of the game now. Spend $10 and you get to cast your vote. By the end of the episode, we're going to see if Spawn decides to deal with what he's stay with her or kick her or give her the booting. So I guess we're going to say dump her or date her. That'll be our vote, so you guys can quickly establish that. All right, we're going to start off with the first book we have here. $4 comics on the bottom row. We are going to move some comics right now. I have Peacemaker Disturbing the Peace, number 1. This is a DC Black Label book. Probably going for about $6 because that's what most Black Label books go for, but you can grab it right now for just $4. $4. Now that's a bootin'. What are y'all talking about? I have Justice League 12. We got the Jason Momoa variant cover here. This is going to go for just $4 right now. $4 on Justice League number 12. This is from James Tynion and Fraser Irving's run. $4. Ultimate Black Panther was a really great read, guys. If you have managed to get your hands on a copy, you won't be disappointed. It's kind of cool because there's a character in there that kind of looks like it had, like, I won't spoil it for anyone. We'll talk about it next week. But anyway, there was something cool that I felt like may have been inspired by War Lion, which would be kind of cool, but I'm doubtful it is. We'll see. But there will be a point that I can bring down the book and show it to you guys if you don't mind the spoiler. I have Dead Man #1. Now, this book right here is outstanding. This is illustrated by Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. Not only is this guy one of the sweetest people in comics, but he is also by far one of the most talented. He was DC's version of John Buscema, and I don't even think that's doing him justice. He was his own man, and I'm telling you guys, his art is sensational in any capacity. His art is the reason why you need this book, more than anything else. And it's the first issue of a 4-part series. Dead Man is dealing with some existential, conflict, separating himself from the identity that he's taken over. And Batman makes an appearance because, of course, no DC book can't have Batman in it. But Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, he is one of my favorite people on this planet. Dead Man #1 is going to go for $4. He was so nice, or he is so nice. He's still alive, isn't he? I just saw him in 2022. Please don't tell me that changed. I would hope I would know. I would have heard. Next up, I got an Amazing Spider-Man 300 inspired Barbarella cover. This is Barbarella #6. It even looks like Todd McFarlane drew it. But you can tell by the way the face looks. It's very McFarlane-esque. This is a cool variant here going for just $4 for Barbarella. Barbarella. Bentley's here. I think he wants to say hi. Come here, buddy. Come here, Bentley. You want to say hi to everybody? Yes, you do. Come here. You want to say hi? Oh, everybody gets Bentley Cam. Bentley Cam. Bentley Cam, a good boy. Yeah, you good boy. Hey, Bentley, how you doing? You guys hear him snorting right into the camera? There you go. Here you go. Go lay down. All right. Something is Killing the Children, #21. This is a key issue in that series. You can go for $4. Normally that book sells for about $10, by the way. We have seen copies of it sell on Kickin. I have so many freaking copies of it. I'm just dumping them at half off. And again, you spend $50 with me and you're located within the US, you got free shipping. That's like saving you the effort of having to drive to the comic shop. I will take that cost for you. Garcia, what's up, man? How you doing? We got to arrange time to pick up your Transformers comic. You know, I'm not far from where Pete is. So if you want to meet up like tomorrow or Friday, I'm happy to drive over there and drop off your book. I have Fake Booster. Fake Booter. Fake Booter. All right, I have Detective Comics 853. This is written by Neil Gaiman and Andy Kubert. This is Whatever Happened to the Caped Crusader Part 2 of 2. So what happened was Neil Gaiman gave Batman the same treatment that Alan Moore did with Whatever Happened to the Man of Tomorrow, which was sort of like the last Superman story. Now with Neil Gaiman's version, he introduces a different concept. Like, what if Batman, what if Batman's crusade was more of like a fantasy that Alfred was helping him play out. It's really interesting stuff. Detective Comics is off to Curtis. Curtis, welcome to the show. Yes, that dead man is Garcia Lopez, and it's going for $4 right now, David Moore. Do not pass up on that. That is a steal right there. And then don't forget about that Justice League 12. Oh, Bentley, you want more love? Do you need to get through? You can get through if you need to get through. What do you need, dude? You want to say hi again? I think he wants attention. You want attention? Is that what you need? Come here. You can say hi again. Oh, my God. Ugh. Hey, Roger. How you doing, man? There's Bentley. Roger, I meant to call my T-shirt guy on Monday, and I forgot. So I'm behind now. I will reach out to him tomorrow. And he's back in town now. So he told me, I messaged him on Saturday. He told me to call him on Monday. I haven't called him this week because I just got sideswiped with a bunch of other stuff after coming back from my con. So I will follow up with him tomorrow, I promise. We'll have this taken care of very soon. All right, Dead Man. Oh, totally. He's totally underrated. The fact that they say he's DC's version of John Buscema is kind of like an insult. Yeah, I was at MegaCon Garcia. It was a really good show. Sold a lot of copies of Warline 2, the Noir edition. And yeah. Yeah. He totally is. All right. He wants attention today. And now he's back for more. Dude, I already gave you a lot of love. Go upstairs. Go be with Alan. I have Dark Crisis 2. This is Juliet Neka is the cover artist. It's a really cool cover, too. Batman and, I guess, Wonder Girl. This is going to go for $4. $4 on this. I got Quick Stop. Quick Stops #1. This is going to go for $4. Wonder if he's trying to tell me that he needs to go to the bathroom. Fantastic Four 252. That's going to go for $4. Yeah, I'm ready for C2E2. Yeah, we can meet up tomorrow or whenever. I'll be over. I can stop over at Pete's. I got The Amazing Spider-Man #406. We got a new appearance of a new Doc Ock. This is going to go for $5. Sorry, $4, not 5, 4. Because I promise you guys everything on here is new and going for $4. Even if I priced it at 5 originally. So the new Doc Ock makes her first appearance here. First female Doc Ock. I have Hawkeye #13. Hawkeye #13 is going to go for $4. This is from Kelly Thompson's run. $4. Does the 252 have the tattoos? Tori is our resident expert, so she knows everything about everything. Where my knowledge begins, yes, the tattoos are here. Where my knowledge ends, hers truly begins. Or no, where mine begins. Wait. She knows more about me she knows more than I do about comics. There. I'm just gonna say it straight up. And she really does. I kid you not. Tori is like our resident encyclopedia. Like, the fact that she's here is great because when I don't know what I'm talking about, she can correct me. So that helps a lot. All right, Fantastic Four #252 is going for $4. It does have the tattoos. That's really cool. And I think that is part of John Byrne's run, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. He did 235 to 290. 292, I think. All right, Star Wars Jedi Academy Leviathan #3 of 4. That's going to go for $4 from Dark Horse. Dark Horse Star Wars. X-Force #1 sealed in the poly bag with the X-Force cover. This is going to go for $4 right now. Sold many copies of this. Still have many more to sell. Amazing Adventures featuring the X-Men #3. I remember when I first got this book, and it had a $7 price tag on it. Tonight I'm doing it for $4 because it's got to move. Can't sit on it any longer. This is all the kind of stuff I find in the warehouse, stuff I forgot about. Not sure why I forgot about it, but I did. Maybe it just didn't sell at the time. I couldn't get around to it. There's a lot of comics over there. I have Action Comics #1 from the DC New 52 going for $4. And I have Booster Gold from New 52 Futures End #1 that's going to go for $4. Okay. Spidey. Got 3 claims here on Spidey. Barbarella. And Killing the Children for David Moore. Okay, got it. David Moore! All right, David Moore, you get your vote. Is Spawn, is he dumping her or is he going to date her? Let's see if you can answer right. Booster Gold goes to Phil. David Moore, cast your vote. All right, we got to hit the video again. All right, I'm going to hit the video again. All right, here's the deal. Watch this video. It's going to explain our little game. Once you spend $10, you get to participate. All right?
And now, Spawn #3, paid for with NFT, which went out of style yesterday, but no one remembers because AI is now taking its place. Oi! Hello there, mateys! Today I got a date with some money-grubbing wench I met on one of them old dating sites. Her name is Angela, and she has a huge double rack that's bigger than Onrie's. Oi! Here she is now. Gimme. Give you what? Gimme. You want dollary dues? I don't have any dollary dues. Gimme. What, you want me house? Gimme. Oi! You either gotta tell me what you want, or I'm gonna give you a good old-fashioned bootin'. Oi, heary, it's time for me to make a decision. I need you to help me decide if I should keep the old battle axe around until I'm destitute, or give her a good old-fashioned bootin'. Please spend $10 in order to cast your vote, or else Chris Steisko might sue me. I'm Todd McFarlane.
All right, so David Moore, you got to cast your vote right now. Either Spawn is going to continue to date her, or he's going to boot her. Either date her or boot her. Is she getting to booted or what? Oh, you guys want him to date her? Come on, dude. That's a recipe for disaster. Someone's got to beat her out. Beat out David Moore. We now need 2. Sorry, I messed up. We now need 2 votes in order to boot or date. Boot or date. We'll call it that. Boot or date. It's a booty call. Come on, guys, vote for the boot. She needs a good old-fashioned booting. The first book on the rack is Peacemaker, Disturbing the Peace. That's going to go for $4, Phil. $4. All right, next up, I have some $4 books here. I have Amazing Spider-Man Going Big, #1, going for $4. I have Deceased War of the Undead Gods, #1 of 8. That's going to go for $4. I have Captain America Legacy #705. That's going to go for $4. And then I have Batman the 10-Cent Adventure. That's going to go for $4. $4. 1 in 10,000 copies. Which is a pretty big deal for a book that's in such high circulation. That is pretty rare for a fact. And I'm sure by this point there are not 10,000 in existence anymore. Because most of the time I come across this book, it's usually missing that flap It's usually just the cover itself. So this is kind of like a different version. All right, Batman. It's claimed by Don. Okay, got one more slot to fill here. Let's get something good. Show them something good. I got Doctor Strange number 74 going for $4. $4 on Doctor Strange number 74. Don, yesterday you were asking me about a Fantastic Four book when I posted the FOMO pick. I still have it. It's going for $4, but I also have Fantastic Four 252, which is also going for $4. Let me know if you want to throw those books on. All right, up top, I got something really cool. So I used to do an indie showcase, or I was starting to do an indie showcase on the experience and bring about a new independent book every week. Unfortunately, I have not had any time to read comics right now. Most of my time is spent reading and rereading and correcting and reading again War Lion number 2. And then as soon as I get that done, I need to get Yisung Shin ready for press as well. So there's a lot going on right now in terms of like production. So I'm actually really trying to juggle like 4 different jobs at once right now. So it's fulfillment here for you guys, and procurement out there, and running a publishing company. It's all easy. You can do it. All right. But anyway, regardless, I'm at the warehouse, and I know enough of about these books to the point where I can at least share them with you guys. What's up? Yes.
Okay. So did you if you made the salmon?
Yeah. There's dinner for you in the microwave. Just hit 1, 2, 0, enter, and let it work. Okay, everything's ready.
Mac and cheese and
everything's there. You can take it out. You can reach the microwave and then take out your dinner. Right. Give it a second so that it's not too hot. All right. Just drink some water.
1, 2, what?
Huh? 1, 2, 0.
1, 2, 0.
It's gonna put it in for 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Okay.
All right.
20 seconds.
All right. Mad Max. What's up, Max? All right. FFs are clean. Thank you, Don. Don, are we dumping her, or are we booting her, or are we dating her? Please, please, please. Don Johnson, you get to cast your vote. You know what you're voting for? You can also change your vote too. All right, I got what's the name of this book? So here's the deal with it. I know the creator of this series. His name is I'm even forgetting his name right now. This is terrible. I wish JD was here to cancel me. Oh man. My brain is just really fried, guys, from all the stuff that I have going on right now with everything. So give me a second. Man. I know this creator. He's an awesome dude. Deschamps. Yes. Jean-Paul James Deschamps. So here's the thing about this dude. He not only publishes his own, he not only makes his own comics and publishes them, right? He does all this himself, but he also binds them himself. He's got a special machine to make every single book individualized. So if you place an order from his site, he is going to custom make your book. How freaking cool is that? You got a guy here who is a one-stop shop. Not only is he creating the comics, which is a tremendous amount of work. He's drawing it, he's writing it, he's doing everything. But every time you place an order from his shop, he is making you a custom-made graphic novel, and then he shrink wraps it for you too. He's been killing it on Kickstarter, and I supported him on there. And we got this volume here. It's volume 3 of his book Revolution, and he's got it priced at $55, which is what I'm going to sell it for. I'm just going to sell it at retail. I'm not going to try and make money on this because this is a dude I really respect. and you can see the price tag here. This is exactly what I paid for it, $54.99. I wasn't going to open this up anyway. This was meant for sale. This is meant to help me help this creator. And I know it's a big buy, but here's the thing. It comes with free shipping. So that's going to totally offset your cost. Plus you get a vote. And I totally think this is worth picking up. It's a really, really good book. If you haven't supported him on Kickstarter. This is another book that he made. And I think this one he did an offset print with. But it still looks really great. This is My Deadly Beloved, a Sons of Fate story. So Sons of Fate is his story. It's like a samurai tale. So it takes place in Japan, and it's really cool. It's a great, great book. My Deadly Sin, I think, or My Deadly Beloved, I think will go for $30 today. $30 on this. Don goes with the bootin'. Thank you, Don. He's going for the bootin'. Sometimes you need a good bootin'. It can fix a lot for you. We're tied now. He hasn't sent me the button. All right, awesome. Okay, so I picked up a couple more books to put on the $4 rack here. I have Captain America 705 going for $4, in case nobody heard that. And we sold that Fantastic Four. Let me get one more $4 book here. I know supporting Jean-Paul Duchamp is going to be an expensive drop down on those books, but it's totally worth doing it. And I will put you in touch with this creator so you can be in touch with him regarding any future crowdfunding campaigns he has. I have a lot of respect for this guy. We are friends and everything. My mind is just drawing a blank right now because I interacted with so many people at the convention. I still haven't had a chance to just kind of like decompress after the show. As soon as I got back on Monday, I had to pick up the kids and ship out comics and get everything together for you guys and keep everything moving with production. So it's an ongoing 7-day-a-week job. There's a lot that happens when I'm not on the air. All right, awesome. I got Rawhide Kid #1. This is going to go for $4. So one thing I got to say is I love how friendly everybody's becoming on here, especially on the group chat. If we have new people ever joining the Kickin' It crowd, you're welcome to join our little group chat. And you know, it's something I decided to come up with, and I think it's great. We're all interacting with each other, you know, throughout the day, and it's awesome. All right, Rawhide gets called by Phil. Phil, you are $2 away from a vote, bro. $2 dues away from a vote. You get a voting of a lifetime. Phil really wants that vote too. I got Robin King, Death Metal #1 going for $4. Let this be the book that decides the fate of Angela. Gimme, gimme. It's all about the gimme gimmies. She's got a bad case of the gimme gimmies. Robin King goes off to Curtis. Curtis, nice pickup, my man. Okay. Moving through those $4 books like it ain't no thing. All right. Trying to move through as much affordable comics as I possibly can so that I can go out and buy more of these books here. I have Amazing Spider-Man 206. This is kind of like a reader-friendly copy, so I'll do this for $3. Amazing Spider-Man 206, Early Spider-Man, going for just $3. It's probably in very good condition. Not very good. It's just a low-grade book. I'm not going to tell you what, you know, if you're expecting a mint condition copy of this book, you will be disappointed. So I'm just going to straight up give it to you at $3. I'm not going to try and upcharge you that much on it. $3, it's yours. Okay. Now we got through that. I put together, for my own personal collection, mind you, some very early Mark Bagley work on Amazing Spider-Man. So we got a run here called Round Robin, The Sidekick's Revenge. This is 353, 354, 355, 356, 357, and 358. It's a 6-issue run. We have the entire run right here. all bagged, boarded, ready to go. These books are in great condition. So in 2022, I was really inspired by Ted because he had put together a huge run of Amazing Spider-Man books. And he had just finished his final purchase, which was Amazing Spider-Man 121, which he got for a really good deal, but he had to plunk down a lot of money. And at that point, he was just kind of like, all right, I've invested enough into this collection. Like, I think he has everything from the 50s on up, or I think he might even be lower than that. And he's a very, very, selective buyer and collector. And so is his cousin Paul. His cousin Paul reads everything. So I decided to build my own Spider-Man collection. And so I held on to it for a while. And now I'm just kind of like, well, as a reseller, I'm going to come across these books so many times, and I do all the time. And I think it's one of those things where it's more of my job to pass this on to you guys as opposed to like hang on to it for myself. So here's what I'm offering. I got Amazing Spider-Man 353, 354, 355, 356, 357, and 358. Now I'm going to point out a couple things here. First off, I got the whole set here, so you don't got to hunt anything down. You want the entire run, I got it for you here. The books are in relatively good shape. We're going to say, give or take, that these books are about $5 to $6 a piece. Let's just be realistic here. I'm not going to try and overprice you on them. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to just price them out at $5 for you guys. We're at $30 for this run here, $30. And I think that is a very fair price for the condition of these books, the fact that you don't got to hunt everything down. It's all here. You got appearances by a lot of cool characters, including Darkhawk, Punisher, Nova, Night Thrasher, Moon Knight shows up at some point. I don't remember what was going on, but I think it was Moon Knight's sidekick, decides to take revenge on Moon Knight. And so he starts causing a whole bunch of trouble that involves Spider-Man and all these other characters. And it's pretty serious. He's a good villain. It's a really great action story. And another thing I want to point out about it is it's very early Mark Bagley work. Now, I did read these books when I was younger, but it's been such a long time, and I really just kind of wanted to hold on to them. I might read them one more time if someone picks them up tonight, because now I just kind of psych myself up for it. But this is coming out of my personal collection because for me right now, I got to burn through stuff so that I can, go out and buy more, produce more, do more, So you got to be able to. That's the hardest thing about being a reseller is you got to learn to let go of things, and it's so hard to do that sometimes. You want to hold on to it, but you don't want to hold on to it for too long. And these books, I think, will be in better hands if they're in the hands of a collector who's going to read them and appreciate them. I just don't have the time, and that's an unfortunate thing. There will come periods where I'll get it back, but right now I got to focus on getting my stuff out. That's important to me. That's why I do all of this, is so I can publish comics. All right, so that's everything here. Now we're gonna do a deal with the double racks here, and the deal is this: if the books are bagged and boarded, they're $2. If they're not bagged and boarded and they're loose, they're $1. If they're in really bad shape, meaning that they have no covers or they're ready to be thrown out, not thrown out, they're just finished, they're on their last legs, it's 50 cents for the book. And I got some really good books that are coverless or damaged. So now you know the rules of the game. I have Rush Hour Phase number 2 going for $1. Justice League of America 109 is $1. Justice League Europe number 10 is $1. Keep in mind, you have never seen these books before. This is all coming from my warehouse. I am working through backstock, trying to get rid of as much stuff as I possibly can, which means I have the flexibility to adjust the prices in ways I normally can't, because when I go to comic shops and I'm dollar bin diving, I'm in for $1, and my ask is always, just to be fair, I sell it for $2. I don't try and raise the prices on the books I showcase to you guys. If I can give you better prices, I'm always going to shoot for that. I have Captain America number 419 going for $1. All right. Spider-Man run is off to Phil. Phil, thank you very much. You will not be disappointed. All right. Cast your vote, sir. who is what's going to happen here? Should he boot her or date her? Is she getting an old-fashioned booting or is she getting an old-fashioned booting? And don't worry, guys. If you want Swan to have a romantic love life, I can work that into the skit. Just wait until you see what I do with the violator. That's the next step. Oh my God, Phil! This is the comment of the night. Oh, that is great. Buddha, she gets a good old-fashioned booting. Ah, that was great. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, here's another arc here that I parted with, but I originally meant to keep it in my personal collection as well. The reason why I decided to do that is because there were some really great layouts in this book. It's really fantastic stuff. This is written by Ed Brisson, and the artist is Sana, but the covers are all done by Dave Johnson, who did Superman Red Sun. That's like what he's like most known for. But this is a full run of Bullseye comics, where Bullseye is basically off on some side mission in South America to rescue a mob boss's son from the mob boss's rival. So in the beginning of the book, he's just like killing people left and right in the most almost kind of comedic way that almost lends you to want to like not necessarily root for Bullseye, but you can kind of empathize with him in the sense that, okay, we get why you're the bad guy. We don't agree with you being the bad guy, but we understand it. We get it. It's kind of like Natural Born Killers. I would honestly say that. So Bullseye is the main character of this entire comic. It is really expertly written. And the art in here is sensational. I really enjoyed this, and I learned a lot about different methods of storytelling in comics just from looking at some of the cool layouts. There's some really spectacular battles throughout this entire thing. And getting this was kind of a tough thing for me because I was able to find the first couple issues in a dollar bin, and then I had to go out and hunt the rest. So this was not an easy find, and putting it together, that takes effort. That this was a 4 or 5 month project, I want to say. So my ask on this is going to be $25 because I'm going to just basically estimate that each book's about $5. Okay, and they could be variant prices. I don't know, but we're going to just say these are all $5 books. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. $25. You get Bullseye. I might have to glance through them one more time just to take some pictures of like some of the cool fight scenes that I remembered seeing in it. But I highly recommend grabbing that. That is a really nice pickup right there. Oh, no, just wait. I have Nocturne #1. That's going to go for $1. I have Unborn #1. This is by Frank Gogol. This is going to go for $1. New Mutants #42 is $1. Superman 52. I guess this is the 8th printing of this issue because it's Superman 52 and 52 going for $1. Justice League versus the Suicide Squad 1 is $1. The Orville #4 is going for $1. Undone by Blood #2 is $1. Ultra Force #1 is $1. The Maze #14 is $1. All right, Don Johnson takes the New Mutants. Yeah, next week I'm going to do a show on. I'll be back to my regular schedule next week. So, and I'm also going to change our Wednesday shows. I'm going to move our show back a couple hours on Wednesday, starting next week. So basically, the time that I was on the air when I was on the experience is the same time I'll be on the air as of next week. I just kind of realized it works better with my schedule with the kids and everything. So that way I can give you guys undevoted attention. And then I will be on CBSN on Monday afternoon. So that doesn't really conflict with anything that I have going on. And I'll try and be more prompt and ready to go when the time comes. So it's just adjusting to this new schedule is a little bit of a difficult thing for me. I have X Factor number 71 going for $1. Yeah, it's just going to be, oh, okay. This is a good time for you, Phil. That's something I need to know, by the way. Boo later. Yeah, you guys like this time? Okay. Since you guys like this time, I'm going to make this time work, okay? We're going to stick to this time. Another thing there was another problem that I had with Chuck. He had mentioned to me that his EXP show is running at this exact time that we're running our show. And he was a little concerned. Well, he didn't express concern. He was just kind of jokingly nudging me and being like, hey, is everything cool between us? And of course, everything's cool between us. But I didn't think about moving my show specifically to compete with Chuck. So for those of you guys who watch my show and watch Chuck's, those are the people that I was really kind of worried about. Guys, hang on just a sec. What's up?
I was going to finish the food because I was.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. You'll finish it tomorrow, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Did you eat something at least?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Decent bit of salmon and a bit of pasta.
Okay. As long as you guys don't mind the kids coming in and things getting crazy. I got Action Comics 693 going for $1 when they're here. Secret Invasion number 6 of 8 is going to go for $1. Serenity number 13 is going to go for $1. We're going to stick with this time then, Phil. I follow you guys. If it works for you, it works for me. Road to Empire Variant Edition, the Kree Scroll War, that's going to go for $1. But seriously, though, for those of you guys who watch Chuck's show, you can go and watch. I highly encourage you to go watch Chuck's show. That's why we do a 2-hour slot. If you're a fan of what Chuck's doing on the experience, which you should be because he does all kinds of stuff. He does giveaways. He has like other creators come on to promote their Kickstarters. He's just one of the best people. He's a great showman. Be sure to check out, Chuck's show and then come back here. If you're not watching Chuck's show, well, you should. You should all ignore me for an hour. Wrong book with the New Mutants. Road to Empire. It's called by Phil. Okay, Phil. Don Johnson. Hold on a second. Secret Invasion. It's called by David Moore. Don, I know you put the wrong book in for Secret Wars, but David still beat you on the claim. So this goes to David by default. But don't worry, I actually have a second copy of this. I just remembered. I have multiples of this, so I'll add this to your bin too. I'll go grab it tomorrow at the warehouse. This is one of those books I actually have multiples of. So both of you guys win. And I win, because we moved more comics just now. So 8 comics. Everybody's in. No problem. I'm just glad it's one of those cases where I can actually accommodate both buyers. So I'm really happy about that. I have the Weatherman number 1. This is going to go for $1. You guys are great. I do this. I'm in this because of you guys. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Every time, no matter how hard things are getting for me, I'm always reminded of how lucky I am that I get to do this with you guys. I love doing business together. I have The Walking Dead number 182. This is going to go for $1. The Last Siege number 1 is going to go for $1. Aphrodite V number 1 is going to go for $1. The one thing I love is when we can see people that I meet at conventions continue to shop with me on shows like Heath Hoxie, and Jacob Vogel, folks that I meet at shows who then, come on and join this. And this is really one of the wonderful things about building up the newsletter and, getting that out there to everybody. And I think we now have like over 5,000 subscribers to the newsletter over the years that I've been doing business. So it's really great. Sometimes I forget to ask people to join the newsletter. So it's one of those things where like when I'm at cons, I have to think more about my time delegation at a convention has to be very precise. Like I have to make, split second decisions. And sometimes like on Sundays, like the Sunday of MegaCon, I didn't ask anybody for an email list. I had to forfeit that because my goal was to sell through as many comics as possible, which meant that my transactions had to be very, very fast. And it sucks that that's what happened, but it was necessary because I had too much inventory. If we would have hit 1 o'clock and I would have had, 2 boxes of books, plus, getting my carry-on filled up and Fabrice's carry-on filled up, that would have cost money to ship back. My goal was to stop the hemorrhaging and pull out as much as possible. So every single transaction was about a minute. Another thing that was working against me was the internet not working as well. So whenever I'd have credit card transactions, even on Sunday, I had to leave the floor and do that. So I had to mitigate everything. But when I get those people who come on and shop with me after signing up for the newsletter at conventions, it's like, to me, that's like I'm doing my job right. So I appreciate it. We need more of you guys. And those of you who have joined me from like, other channels like CBSN and The Experience and all that stuff, like you guys are really the lifeblood of it. I depend on you guys on a week-to-week basis. You guys are so crucial to the growth of my business. I appreciate you guys. I have Disturbed Dark Messiah, number 5. This is going to go for $1. And the greatest thing about going to MegaCon is it really reaffirmed a lot for me. Post everything that I went through last year, I was definitely having periods where I was having near breakdowns at conventions. Like there would be points where I was just so overwhelmed with everything that was going on that I knew that if I continued working, I would probably put myself into a position I wouldn't want to be in. So I stepped back and I would say, all right, it's time to just close up shop and go home. And it's okay to do that. It's one of those things that I've had a hard time teaching myself to do because I've always put so much demand on myself to perform at such a high level when it comes to sales, because this is how I make my money. When I go to conventions, like it is a minute by minute thing. And some people always say like Fridays are dead days at cons. Not for me, they're not. Fridays are essential for me at cons. Whether there's 100 people on the floor or 15 people on the floor, there is a buyer out there. There is somebody who wants to read comics. So I have to service them. It's customer service. Every minute on a convention floor is essential for me. That's why I don't do panels very often unless I get invited to a convention, in which case I have to do that. But I want my time on that floor to be spent to the fullest. I need every single second. Okay, cool. I need you to keep me on task, absolutely. Dark Messiah. Oh, sorry. If anybody else wants Dark Messiah, I also have multiples of this too. Back at the warehouse. Okay. Exactly. Well, it's not even that. Saturdays or Sundays or Fridays or Thursdays, it doesn't matter. Every second counts. In order to do a challenge like the 1,500 comic book battle where I'm literally selling 1,500 comics myself, and I've done this multiple times, at least 6 or 7 times that I've been able to successfully complete it by myself without any help at these cons. The first few times I did it, I had help from my friends, and that was great. Kevin was coming with me to shows, and that certainly helped out a lot. But last year at Emerald City Comic Con, I brought 1,700 books with me because we were bringing out Hunter and Destroyer 2 and Warline 1 for the first time, and we were doing a Warline 1 exclusive. So I was selling all those books at $20 a pop all weekend long, and it was just it was a lot of work, just doing it myself. But it took me from the very beginning of the show to the very end of the show to sell through all that. It's not like I get lucky and I'm like, oh, I sell out on Sunday morning. Like that used to happen back in 2014. It doesn't anymore because now I've done this for so long that I want to time my conventions to sell as much as possible. So even if I don't sell out, I have just enough space to bring stuff home to where I don't have to pay for checking in luggage or shipping out books. That's the idea. By the end of a show, it's all about how do I stop the hemorrhaging, as quickly as possible. Yeah, 2,000 combo battle, that'd be great. Elena, how you doing? All the way from Germany. Also where Phil is currently. Maybe you guys can connect at some point. I have the Siege, number 3. This is going to go for $1. Elena, we're doing a deal tonight where I think Elena needs to see this. Should I air the video for Elena? Someone call it. I think she should see it. Superman, number 49, going for $1. If you guys don't mind me, because I just went on a big diatribe. I have The Secret Defenders, number 5, going to go for $1. If I was going to do 2,000 comics at a convention, I would definitely need help for that. That's not something I'd be able to do myself. All right, we're airing the video. I love you guys.
And now, Spawn number 3, paid for with NFT, which went out of style yesterday, but no one remembers because AI is now taking its place. Oi! Hello there, mateys! Today I go on a date with some money-grubbing wench I met on one of them old dating sites. Her name is Angela, and she has a huge double rack that's bigger than Onrie's. Oi! Here she is now. Gimme. Give you what? Gimme. You want dollary dues? I don't have any dollary dues. Gimme. What, you want me house? Gimme. Oi! You either gotta tell me what you want, or I'm gonna give you a good old-fashioned bootin'. Oi, heary, it's time for me to make a decision. I need you to help me decide if I should keep the old battle axe around until I'm destitute, or give her a good old-fashioned bootin'. Please spend $10 in order to cast your vote, or else Chris Steisko might sue me. I'm Todd McFarlane.
Speaking of Todd McFarlane, I got King Spawn number 16 going for $1. Someone better buy this freaking book. I mean, come on. I've been promoting Spawn on my show for 4 straight weeks. The entire year I've been promoting Spawn on the air. I am the spawniest lover there is. $1, King Spawn number 16. I got Deadshot Secrets. Curtis, I think that I grabbed this thinking about you. Deadshot Secrets number 3 is going to go for $1. Don Johnson calls King Spawn. Nice. More you guys got to vote. I was thinking about, there's an empty slot on CBSN on Fridays. And I can't do it right now because I am on deadline crunches and I have a lot of work to do. I have to keep Dexter working on Warline 3 too. But when my production schedule kind of slows down for a minute, which it will because I'm going to have to get stuff printed and then, go out and produce more, which is usually not as demanding. I will fill in a third slot on the weeks that I travel. So the whole point of me doing this schedule is if I miss a day because of a convention, I won't miss it the following week. So I'm trying to work that into my rhythm so that I can keep things going because I want to grow. And the only way I can do it is if I'm here for you guys consistently. So I'm going to work on that. But we're going to stay with our Wednesday time. You guys have made that clear. And when I'm not on the air on Mondays on CBSN, I'll try and take the same time on Fridays. We'll see how it works out. I have Anima number 0. That's going to go for $1. Though I honestly just want to be on the air when you guys are watching. I got to be honest. Or when you guys are available. Bade Biker and Orson number 1. That's going to go for $1. I have Mystic number 3. That's going to go for $1. Scion number 40. That's going to go for $1. I got a Doom Patrol run here. Doom Patrol number 8, number 9, number 10, and number 11. All dollar books, guys. All dollar books. $4. $4 on the run. Justice League Europe number 11 is $1. Actually, this is going to go to 50 cents. It's got a fold on the back. It's not in really good shape. Doom Patrol 65 is $1. We're kicking it off with dollar books. Jump in on it. Avengers Forever number 9 is $1. Thor number 20, which I have a bazillion copies of, is $1. Masked number 3 is $1. Green Lantern number 28 is $1. Armorines number 4 is $1. Exiles number 2 is $1. Blaze Legacy of Blood number 1 of 4 is $1. Naomi season 2 number 1 of 6. I was selling this book for like $4 a couple weeks ago. It's going for $1 right now because I found it in my dollar bin. All right. Thor 20 goes off with David Moore. If anybody else wants Thor 20, I got plenty more of those. Got like 10 of them. All going for $1. Mask of the Clinic by Curtis. Okay. And guys, since I was 5 minutes late, I'll go 5 minutes over tonight. I have Multiversity Teen Justice number 2 that's going to go for $1. I have I Am Batman number 7 that's going to go for $1. Oh, that's cool. I'll keep that in mind, Curtis, when I'm out shopping. All right, I got some 50 centers coming. And I have another I Am Batman. I have number 10 and number 11. All those books together are going to go for $3. 7, 10, and 11. A nice little run here. The Lost Platoon Special War Series. This is going to go for 50 cents. Magic Order number 4 is $1. The Last Siege number 5 is $1. Curtis, you were looking for a Batman in the 400s era. I have Batman 452, though I'm pretty sure I sold you this book before. It's going for $1. Lost Platoon goes off to Curtis, 50 cents. Quack number 5. It's got a rip on the cover. Is it a rip or is it a fold? Nope, it's a tear. 50 cents. That's a cool book to own. It's really well done. It's like one of these magazines. I'm going to be making a book like this very soon with another creator, but it's going to be history based. We're going to be doing a double feature together. It's going to be really awesome with a history theme to it. So that's the kind of comic that you guys are going to see from me pretty soon. Pretty excited about that. What's up, Chuck? How you doing? So, Chuck, I told everybody that I wanted to move the show up an hour, and unfortunately, this is a time that works for everybody who's watching the show. So what I'm going to do going forward, because I am on the air when you're on the air, I don't want to compete with you. You're somebody that I respect so much. We work together, and I want your show to be successful too. I will be more than happy to promote your show on Kickin' It while we're on the air. And folks who decide they want to come and join your show can do that, and then the rest can come back after the first hour. I always cultivate a huge collection of books so that there's enough to go around for for both hours, and to keep it fresh. So, gonna do that for you because you're the man. I have Iron Man 248 that's gonna go for $1. Yes, we all love Chuck. My comics can't get made without Chuck's help, so it's very important that Chuck is happy. We don't want an unhappy Chuck. Infinity Countdown number 1, Adam Warlock. This can go for $1. Well, we talked about it. All right. No, Chuck, you're the bomb. You're the bomb. I made sure everybody knew you were kidding around, but I took that as a sense like if I could move it up because it would have worked for me. anyway. Like to do a show after the kids are in bed is a lot easier than having to close up shop, put the kids to bed, and then have the night off. So for everybody else it works. So I'm going to make it work for everyone, and it's totally fine either way. I'm good on my front. I'm just going to shut up and keep selling comics. Buckhead number 1 is going to go for $1. Iron Man is called by Kurtz at $1. Can't wait for you guys to see the video at the end. Chuck, you got to see the video. Check this out. You got to watch this real quick.
And now, Spawn number 3, paid for with NFT, which went out of style yesterday, but no one remembers because AI is now taking its place. Oi! Hello there, mateys! Today I got a date with some money-grubbing wench I met on one of them old dating sites. Her name is Angela, and she has a huge double rack that's bigger than Onrie's. Oi! Here she is now. Gimme. Give you what? Gimme. You want dollary dues? I don't have any dollary dues. Gimme. What, you want me house? Gimme. Oi! You either gotta tell me what you want, or I'm gonna give you a good old-fashioned bootin'. Oi, hear ye. It's time for me to make a decision. I need you to help me decide if I should keep the old battle axe around until I'm destitute, or give her a good old-fashioned bootin'. Please spend $10 in order to cast your vote, or else Chris Steisko might sue me. I'm Todd McFarlane.
All right, so there we go. So the deal is, for everybody who spends $10 tonight, you get a vote to either boot Angela or date her, for Spawn to boot her or date her. So far, we have 2 votes for booting her and one vote for dating her. She's gonna get an old-fashioned booting. All right, we got a couple more slots to fill in the double rack, and then it is FOMO time, and we got some really great FOMO books for you guys. They are not going to be $4 FOMO books. They might be a little bit more pricey, but not over a $10 range, at least not to my knowledge. I have Red Room by Ed Pisker. This is a free comic book day exclusive, going for $1. I have a ton of these. Going for $1. Iron Man, Iron Protocols. This is a one-shot, going for $1. We have Marvel Saga number 8, number 13, number 14, and number 21, all going for just $4. $4 on the set. Okay, Red Room. Nice pickup done. Okay. All right, I got Marvel Comics Presents Wolverine number 71. This is going to go for $1. Ninjas and Robots number 2 is $1. All right, I got some 50 centers coming up. I got Audrey TV Fun Time, missing its cover and back cover, 50 cents. Mighty Mouse, 50 cents. Porky Pig from Dell. There's a cover and a back cover, but it's barely attached. This is just going to go for 50 cents. Can you imagine what some of these books would be worth if they were in good shape? Tom and Jerry going for 50 cents. Stumbo Tiny Town. This is going to go for 50 cents. Conan the Barbarian, a story written by Stan Lee as the editor, Roy Thomas is the writer, and Barry Windsor Smith going for 50 cents, missing its cover. And Bugs Bunny, 50 cents. Conan is off to Curtis. Wow. So good price, according to the bookstore, is $18. Someone decided this was worth $18. They're called thieves. Really, I gotta read that. Yeah, I did get some good damaged out books. Battle damaged books, 50 cents a pop. If anybody wants to claim this stack, because there's such good stuff here, it's $1, $2, $3 for the rest of it. I'm just moving through stuff, and I'll tell you why I'm selling it at such a low price. because I have 10 long boxes of stuff that I need to sell through. And there's a lot of duplicates in there. Like 2 duplicates that I have. I can show you guys multiple books that I have duplicates of. Buckhead, Red Room, what was it? That Thor 20. There are some books that I just have so many copies of that I can't just keep circulating it on the show. So sometimes I just kind of like sell through as much of it as I can until enough time passes to where I can bring those books around again. But it's not one of those things that I can't just go back and restock by giving, all 10 copies of Red Room here, So I give it some time to circulate or to age out, sort of like a vineyard. Yeah, exactly. And that makes those books more rare. So getting them at such a low price, and I mean, this was literally sold to me. And if you think about it, if I bought 10 long boxes, I was into it for $500. Essentially, I'm into every single book for maybe about 10 to 15 cents. So, and at this point, that collection has long since paid itself off. So everything that's there is just needs to go. Just sitting there collecting dust. I'm not going to waste my time listing that on eBay. I don't even know what numbers it is. That's awesome, Tori. That's cool that you're wearing your Mighty Mouse socks. All right. Captain America, The Man Out of Time, number 18. This can go for $1. It is bagged. We haven't done a single $2 comic yet. So we haven't even gotten to the bag and board and stuff, which will come in just a few minutes here. All right, guys, I got to move through this stuff. Can't sit on it anymore. You guys know where I stand with this. So here's the deal. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 42, 43, 44, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. 61 comics. Okay. 61. If I sell it to you guys at $30, you're basically paying 49 cents. So I'm going to bring that price down for you guys. Okay. At $25. 20? Yeah. At $20, you are paying 32 cents a book, which is allowing me to double my money on those books and lets me get them the heck out of there. Some of these books are in great shape. Not all of them are bagged and boarded, but you give them some TLC and they'll take good care of you. $20 is my ask. Let's clear off this board. Let's move some books. I need to move through the volume. I am more interested in volume right now than I am with like making max dollar on these books. I have so many copies of so much of this stuff. I need to clear it out. $20 is my ask on all of these books. Let's just move it out of here. Get it out. Oh, and another offer I want to throw out there for anybody who's looking to buy from me wholesale. I have a box of what remained from yesterday's show right here. And I'm just going to do this box at $50 for anybody who's interested. And if you spend an additional like $10 or $15, I'll take care of your shipping costs on this as well. For this box here. It's a big box of books. What's up, bud?
I'm getting excited.
Mainly because that box by itself is going to cost me $35 to ship. So I'd like to make it at least like, somewhere around like 40 or $50 on the short box. Because typically when I go to conventions and I'm buying from other dealers, they're selling me short boxes at $50. So I think that's a fair price for it's a bunch of random stuff in there. None of it's particularly key, but are you okay? Open it. Here. There you go. You got it? You good? All right. All right, so $20 on the double rack. We're going to do it going once, going twice. He's parched. We took care of him. Hey, Philip Ragusa, how you doing, man? Hey, Philip, I got some graphic novels for you if you're interested. $5 trades. Let me know if you want to see it. If you are interested in $5 graphic novels, Philip Ragusa, I have some $5 graphic novels for you. Stuff I pulled for you. $20 on this double rack. There's a big stack of books here. $20 gets you every single book. Broke it down for you guys. We got a great deal on all of these here. You get those classic books too. Do this entire stack at $20. Call it as you see it. $20. $20 on that stack. All right. This back here. $5 trades, yes. Here we go. Battle for Blood Heaven. This is Infinite Crisis Aftermath. This is going to go for $5. JSA Golden Age. This is going to go for $5. JSA Stars and Stripe Volume 2 is going to go for $5. JLA Trial by Fire is going to go for $5. JLA Rules of Engagement is going to go for $5. I have Plume Volume 2 that's going to go for $5. Plume Volume 3 is $5. Vinny the Bugman, I'm going to just do this for $2. And then I have The Shepherd by Andrea Molinari. This is going to go for $5. It's also signed by him. That is signed by him. At this point, I've tried pitching it a bunch of times. I just feel like I feel more confident I can just sell it here right now at $5. It's got to move. This is all stuff that's just been sitting around. I have no business keeping it anymore. It's been sitting with me for too long, and now it's got to go. It's got to find a new home. $5 trade. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trades, all going at $5. That would be a grand total of $45. If you claim them all for me, I'll knock $5 off. $40 gets you all those trades. $40. Shepherd, JSA. Shepherd and JSA. Okay. Go off to David Moore. JSA, both. Present stripes. 5, 5, and 5. Now we're interested. Now it's getting interesting. Someone take these Plume books. This is Kaylin Smith. She's fantastic. She does everything herself. Doubles Do First Comics publishes it, but this is like a cool, fun Western indie book. Grab it. Vinny the Bugman. That would have been cool. Something to grab. Okay, you want to see the JLA books. Yes. I have JLA Trial by Fire and Rules of Engagement. You can get both for $10. Both for $10. Let me know if you want to take them. If not, that's okay. But let me know in the comments. You have the first right of refusal. If you want them both, let me know, Philip or Grusa. All right, guys, it's FOMO time. We're going to showcase our FOMO books right now. Hang on just a second. What's FOMO? This video will explain.
It's FOMO time! What's that even mean anyway? Oh, is that what it means?
All right, so don't be a wiener and miss out on these great deals. I have Batman, the Murder Machine. This is a cool foil cover here, and this is going to go for, I'll do it for $5 tonight. I have Fantastic Four 253. That's going to go for $4 tonight. Trick or Read, free comics for ages 13 plus. We got Moon Knight here. This is going to go for $4. Okay, Murder Machine. Murder Machine goes off to Curtis. Sorry, Curtis gets it. Think I had another Murder Machine. Let me check real quick, David Moore. Give me just a second here. I might have another one of those. And if I do, I got you covered. I just know I came across it before. Give me a second. No, I do not have another one here. If I do, it might be upstairs, and I'll check after the show. If I have another one, I'll set it aside for you. Captain America 34, first Winter Soldier as Captain America, Alex Ross cover. This is going to go for $15 tonight. $15 on this. I have Batman the Devastator #1. This is another one of those Dark Knight spoil covers. This is going to go for $5. All right, at 4 is off to Don. At 4. Devastator's off to Curtis. Okay. We're going to do something different now. I'm going to give you guys a spin at the wheel, but we're going to all do it individually at about 8:30. And then we'll do it again at the end of the show. Or maybe I'll just wait for the end of the show, and then we'll just get everybody's spins in. You'll each get an individual spin. I have the Amazing Spider-Man Annual 2001. That'll go for $5 right now. I have Archie Adventure Series Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #5. That's going to go for $10. And I have Predator Race War #1. That's going to go for $4. And those are your FOMO books for today. Call it as you see it. Make the trades over here too. Philip Agrusa, let me know what you want to do with those JLA books. Let me know if you want to take them or not. All right, we're going to get back to building out our cheap stuff here. And I haven't even gotten through the majority of the stuff yet. So, Spider-Man Annual $5 to Heath. Heath, if you spend $10 with me tonight, you get to spin the wheel. Or, sorry, not spin the wheel. You get to cast your vote on who gets a bootin'. On who gets the bootin'. I guess we have to show. I'm going to air the video for Heath real quick because he just showed up.
And now, Spawn #3, paid for with NFT, which went out of style yesterday, but no one remembers because AI is now taking its place. Oi! Hello there, mateys! Today I got a date with some money-grubbing wench I met on one of them old dating sites. Her name is Angela, and she has a huge double rack that's bigger than Onrie's. Oi! Here she is now. Gimme. Give you what? Gimme. You want dollary dues? I don't have any dollary dues. Gimme. What, you want me house? Gimme. Oi! You either gotta tell me what you want, or I'm gonna give you a good old-fashioned bootin'. Oi, hear ye. It's time for me to make a decision. I need you to help me decide if I should keep the old battle axe around until I'm destitute, or give her a good old-fashioned bootin'. Please spend $10 in order to cast your vote, or else Chris Steisko might sue me. I'm Todd McFarlane.
All right, so there we go. Spend $10, you get to vote. So thanks to Curtis, we now have a tie. 2 for a booting and 2 to continue dating Angela. Come on, guys. Men, I expected you to stand up for yourselves. Don't get pushed around, all right? Just because she's got a double rack like I do, all right? Stand up for yourselves. Put up those fisticuffs. Don't be afraid to give out the old-fashioned booting. Booting. And by the way, if we don't have a resolution by the end of the show, I'm going to leave it to Tori to decide who the winner is. Tori gets to decide by default. So if we don't have a tiebreaker by the end, it looks like she's getting the booting. And Tori is on point. Tori's awesome. A ta-ta-ta. Dating her is funnier. Double comic racks are enticing. See beyond the double racks, guys. Look for that emotional death. Otherwise, you'll be death. Gimme. I had the Flash Plus #1 going for $1. The idea came to me while I was, picking out comics. And I'm like, that would be pretty funny. Believe it or not, that lame video that you guys watched that, only goes for a minute took me 2 hours to put together. Oh, boy. The things I do for you guys. I have Genesis #1 and #2. That's going to go for $2. I think the biggest lesson I've learned from you guys is how important it is to make these shows fun for you guys first before I focus on just selling comics. I was talking with another dealer on CBSN over the winter. He was at one point just totally crushing it on the network and just bringing in all this, just doing really well. Like he was living off of what he was doing on CBSN. And things had changed for him dramatically. And he, was starting to make a decision to kind of change his strategy and get off of there because he needed to go where he would have customers and fresh buyers. And that's a totally understandable thing. But I think that part of what I'm trying to do here is build a community. And that's something I want to do. When I look back on my life and I look at what I've accomplished, I would like to say I built a community. You guys are that community. And so first and foremost, it's to make these shows interesting. Whether I have to put 6 hours into making a great show or 2 hours into making a great show, either way, I want to be here for you guys. And I want to give you guys a fun time no matter what, whether you're buying from me or not. That's first and foremost. Real qualities are what's inside, not on the rack. That's exactly it, Don. That's why Don decided to give her the old-fashioned boating. Don't let her get away with it. It's not fair. I have Eclipso #10 going for $1. I have Forever Evil Argus #5 going for $1. Forever Evil Rogues Rebellion #2 going for $1. Guys, these are all in pretty good shape. $1 books. All stuff from the warehouse. Purg #2 is going for $1. Unbreakable Red Sonja #5 is $1. Indigo Children #1 is $1. Egypt, the Book of the Power, #6 of 7, and #7 of 7, $2. I'm going to treat myself tonight by reading the latest issue of Chip Zdarsky's Batman, which just came out today. I am so excited about it. It's starting a new run called Joker Year 1. So I'm really looking forward to that. And something else I picked up for next week's show are a couple copies of One Bad Day. I have the Bane One Bad Day and the Catwoman. And the store owner told me it was really good stuff. I think he was telling me his favorite one was the Penguin one. It was really good. Or the Joker one. Not Joker. It was like for the Riddler one, I think he said was really good. All right, Heath calls Red Sonja. Indigo. John Westhoff. We got John Westhoff in the house. How you doing, sir? John Westhoff is a comics creator like myself. He puts out an excellent series called Drumsticks of Doom. He collaborates with Dan Doherty, an artist that illustrated 2 chapters in Marks, A Tale of Neglect, which we're about to go back to press. So, John, if you got anything you want to promote on the show right now, feel free to drop links or whatever. Oh, come on, Heath. She'll be around. Don't worry. I got big plans for her, whether she gets a booting or not. I got DP7, number 1. This should inspire you to give her a booting. DP7. She goes, deep in there. Get that boot as deep in there as possible. All right, this can go for $1. Exterminators, number 2, is going to go for $1. Shanghai Red, number 2, is going to go for $1. Q Units, number 1, is $1. I got Ray and the Future Force, number 9, and number 10. That's going to go for $2. $2. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Wow, that's somebody I haven't seen in a long time. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Revelations, book 106. How's Trish doing? Going for $1. DP7 goes off to Chris Dyson. Chris, I thought you were going to claim those 50 centers, man. That had your name all over them. The Bugs Bunny and the Tom and Jerry. I'm shocked you didn't go after that, dude. I had you in mind for those. Did you miss them? Let me know if you missed them. I'll show them again. I have Red Blade, number 1. That's going to go for $1. The Ferret, number 1, going for $1. You're the Villain, number 1, is going for $1. Okay, these next books here, I'm going to tell you right now, if they don't sell on the show, I will definitely just list them on eBay because I know I can get $5 or more for them. Trish is watching with you. Hi, Trish. Good to see you. It's been a while. I hope you're doing well. Okay, you need to buy a new washer at Lowe's. Okay, cool. Do you have a moment? Can I show you those books now? I have them right here for you. Just give me the okay. And I will show off the books. My wallet took a booting. You're at the bill and goes off the bill. My wallet took a booting. Don't worry, dude. I promise you, everything, your entire fortune is going to change tonight. All right? Just stick around for another 25 minutes because you of all people, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, need to see how this all plays out with Spawn. You guys are moving back to Iowa. Oh, wow. What part of Iowa are you guys moving to? I have a friend who lives out there. Is there a good convention out there, I think? It was the Twin Cities, Iowa show, I think. I got Dr. F for 22. This is a variant edition cover, kind of like an action figure cover, but it's illustrated. This is going to go for $1. And like I said, if no one buys this, I'll just list it on eBay for $5. I promise you guys it'll sell. People on eBay love that kind of those variants. I have True Believers, House of M, number 1. That's going to go for $1. Oh, the Sioux City. I think they have a Sioux City Comic Con. I've never been there before, but I have True Believers, number 1. This is, Phoenix Bizarre Adventures, number 1. True Believers going to go for $1. House of M is off to Afra goes off to Heath. Nice clean Heath. Ice Cream Man, Image First, number 1, a reprint of Ice Cream Man, number 1. If you want to check out the series, it's a really, really cool horror series going for $1. Oh, cool. Well, let me know when. I might actually do it because I'm still booking out conventions for the year. So maybe I'll come out and visit you guys. So I haven't seen you in a long time. I have Fantastic Force, number 14. That's going to go for $1. And I have number 15 going for $1. You can get them both for just $2. Actually, I'm gonna do these at 50 cents because they got a fold on here. You could press it out easily. Just put it in a board and bag; it'll be fine. But because that's the case, I'm just gonna discount it 50 cents. So it's $1 for those $2. Alpha Flight number 48 and number 114. This is a really cool cover. The 114. It's all bloody, going for $2. The Prom Formula number 1, that's going to go for $1. I have Invincible Iron Man number 18, that's going to go for $1. Young Justice number 22, number 27, and number 43, and number 49, and number 53. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $5 on the whole runs. $5 on the run. Yeah, SuperCon, and yeah, there was the Ocon. I was once a guest at Ocon, but they haven't invited me back since. I guess I wasn't a really good guest for them. That happens. I think the guy who runs the show wanted to get other people in there or something like that. I don't know. It'd be nice to come back. I would love to do that show again. But they invited me one year and they put me up at the hotel. That was great. I really appreciated that. That was really kind of them. They brought a lot of indie guys out there that year too, which I thought was really great. And I did really well at that show too. I think I actually sold out. All right, more dollar books coming your way, and we're starting to get into that $2 comic book territory. That'll be the end of the show because we will have to close up shop at about 9:05. Oh no, actually we still got plenty of time. I think we can get through another rack here after that. I have for Chris Dyskull. Are we watching now? I have Little Audrey TV Fun Time. I have Mighty Mouse, Dartmen of just Mighty Mouse. I don't even know what issue it is. These are all the 50-cent books I was telling you about. Porky Pig, Tom and Jerry, Stumbo Tiny Town, and Bugs Bunny. I'm doing the whole stack here for just $3. If you want to grab them, they're all 50-center books. If you want to, I know you like these, so I found them at the warehouse for you. $3 for all of them. We're going to keep building here. Yeah, no problem, Trish. I'll give you a call. I got Aerosmith Behind Enemy Lines number 1. That's going to go for $1. Okay. The Bowden Classics. All right, cool. Go off to Chris. I knew you'd take that. The Approach number 1 is $1. And I got you Duke number 2, by the way. So I picked that up. So you're at 3. So I'll add that to. I just made a note to remind myself to add that to your pile. Stormwatch number 14. That's going to go for $1. I have Archer and Armstrong number 11. That's going to go for $1. Robotech Masters number 2 is $1. Robotech Genesis number 1 is $1. Robotech The Macro Saga number 11 is $1. The Omega Men number 1 is $1. X-Men number 12 is $1. X-Men number 56 is $1. X-Force number 26 is $1. Number 27 is $1. So it's $2 for those. Wolverine Sword Quest, True Believers. You go for $1. Sorry, you should go for $2, but I'm just going to do them for $1 anyway because I have so many of them. Venom Dark Origin. This is going to go for just $1. Captain America Sentinel of Liberty number 10 is $1. If anybody wants this rack here, it is $15 for that rack. This stuff here. I have Sam Wilson, Captain America, number 15. That's going for $2. This one is a bag and board comic. All-Star Batman, number 9 is $2. Batman and Robin, number 4 is $2. Animal Man, number 5 is $2. Action Comics 968 and 970 is $2 a pop. $4 on these. Clean 3 Robotech. Robotechs are gone. Heath, that gives you your vote. Are you voting for the Bootin or is he dating her? $15 minutes left to cast your vote before we decide who gets the bootin'. She gets the boot. Heath breaks the tie. She gets the boot. Good. She deserves the bootin'. I got Punisher in the Blood, number 205. That's going to go for $1. Punisher in the Blood, number 5 is going to go for $2. Curtis really wants that romance to happen. I'm sorry, Curtis. She's just not the one for Spawn. Yeah. Thank you, Heath. Thank you. Heath is 100% right. Spawn deserves better. We all deserve better. Love yourself. Help me help you. Help me help you. I got Red Lanterns number 26 going for $1. Avengers 14. This is a cool Doctor Strange cover. In a bag and board here, going for just $2. All right. I'm going to take our remaining FOMO books down. And I have plans here. So listen up. Doctor Strange cover goes off to David Moore. I don't want to portray her. Portraying her is actually one of the easiest roles. She only has one line. Gimme, gimme. That's all she can ever say. It doesn't matter what you do. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get her to say anything else than gimme, gimme. She is easy to portray, and you will see her again, I promise. All right. We got JLA number 74, number 76, number 77, number 80, number 81. This is all going to go for $5. $5. What's up, kiddo? Okay. Marvel Apes, number 104. This is going for $1. Killing Red Sonja, number 4. This is a Dark Knight Returns variant homage, going for $1. Daredevil 298, 301, 302, 303, and 304. All going for $1 a pop. That is $5 on all these Daredevil books. DD. 5. Yes, it's always about the quality over quantity. What's up, Joe? You just want to say hi?
Hi.
You want to say hi? That's it?
Yeah. I got a question. Do I have time to go for you after the show?
Yes. It's fine. You can do it over time. My God, this kid. You see how he works this out? He makes me do this on the air, so that afterwards I owe it to him, and he's got video evidence that I said yes. So now I can't go back on my word. Ugh, this is terrible. Red Tornado number 2 of 6 is going to go for $1. I have Batman 513 going for $1. I have Future's End number 26, number 27, number 41, number 42, number 43. If you grab them all, it is $5 for all of it. $5 for all of it. Nightwing number 30 and number 34 is going to go for just $2. $2. Okay, Batman gets claimed by Curtis. Curtis beat out Don. You two are my Batman guys. I will come across more dollar Batman books. Don't worry about it. Changing Man, Shade the Changing Man number 3 is $1. Mr. Gold number 26 is $1 for Blackest Night. It's $1. Green Lantern Corps number 41 is $1. Green Lantern 47 is $1. Batman Blackest Night number 3 is $1. Superman Blackest Night number 3 is $1. Titans Blackest Night number 3 of 3 is $1. If you want this entire Blackest Night set, it's $2, $4, $6, $6 for all of them for the Blackest Nights. I'll just sell them all off as a set. That means are off the job. All right, David Moore gets 8. Got it. Good man. Can you kill the boss? Did you turn off the TV upstairs? Is the TV still on? Because I still hear the TV. Is the TV still on upstairs? Can you go check and turn it off real quick?
Okay.
All right. I want you to do that.
I swear to God, if I turned it off.
It's okay if you didn't. Just turn it off now, okay? And turn off the lights upstairs too. No one's up there. There's no reason to have it on. All right. I have David Burns canceled. I actually hung out with this dude at MegaCon. He's a super rad dude. His girlfriend's really awesome. She's Asian, and she brings this hot sauce that she makes with her. You don't know how to turn off the TV?
No. It just, there's like a sound upstairs in like your office.
Oh, so it's my office because it's airing double. So the TV's off?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yes, that's been going on for a little bit. So I logged into StreamYard for my computer as well, so there's an echo. But you guys don't hear it because I'm downstairs and that's upstairs. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to interrupt you. So we have canceled number 1. This is by David Byrne. He was with Black Caravan. Unfortunately, he's dealing with some rights issues for his book, but he is working hard at getting them back. What a beautiful book this is, too. So Canceled is about a clown who gets canceled on the air because he's so brutal, and then he goes to he gets electrocuted, and he starts killing other people's parents, like other children's parents in the future, and the art style changes throughout the book, which is really cool, and the art style in the beginning is really just gorgeous. Canceled number 1 is going for $1, and it's off to Curtis. Yeah, Curtis, you and David Byrne would get along really well. He's just that kind of guy. He's got like a really cool demeanor. He's really chill, laid back. Black Friday number 2, gonna go for $1. We have Bitterroot 14 going for $1. This is a popular series, won a lot of awards. Bill and Ted Roll the Dice number 3, cover A. That's gonna go for $1. Basilic Chapter 2 is $1. Chapter 8 is $1. That is $2 on that set. And then I have this Artist Elite Presents number 4, Premier Red. This is going to go for $1. All right. Sonia, we're going to
Hello, my enemy. I will destroy you. Hello, I was.
So don't pick up that Artist Elite stuff. This is really cool. Sean and Dutchko's a really good dude.
Don't come near me. Why did I do that?
Red Sonja and Red Lantern.
Mom.
Where's the Red Lantern stuff? Red Lantern, there we go. $1. That's off to Heath as well. Sorry, it took me a minute to find that. The Artist Elite book in its place. This is really, really cool. That is a sick cover. Some cool comics in here too. Sean and Dutchko's publishing company is fantastic. Go for $1. I have Shade the Changing Man #3. That's going to go for $1. And now we have another double rack and another 8 minutes to go. Actually, 13 minutes to go on the show. But at about 9 o'clock, we'll do all the spins, and then we'll make the final vote on the Bootin. So far, looks like Spawn's booting his date. If you guys want to grab this double rack right now, I'll do it at 20 again. Though I will tell you, you're getting more than just 60 books this time because we got thicker runs here than we did with the last double rack. Before it was just single books, and now you got like full runs here. So I'm just still going to keep it at $20 because I want to move it. It's still going to get you guys somewhere around the 30 cents per book, but it allows me to move through this stuff quicker, so I don't have to constantly keep shuffling it around. If this doesn't sell right now, it basically goes back to the warehouse, and it's probably not. I'm not going to get back to it until this time next year, so or at some other point. In the far off distant future. And a lot of things can change in that time. I might find out that those books are actually worth more than what I'm selling them for, and I might actually make more on that box. That happens for me a lot too. That's the advantage of having my warehouse, is that as comics, they're like wine. They can the longer they age out, the more their value grows. Except for those 50-cent books. But even so, those 50-cent books in better condition are worth a pretty penny. So if you keep comics together and in good condition as time goes on, you never know what can happen. So $20 for the double rack. If I don't have any takers, or while you guys are mulling that over, Philip Ragusa, if you're still watching the show, I never got an answer from you on whether or not you wanted these $5 trades. We have the JLA Trial by Fire going for $5, and the Rules of Engagement going for $5. We have the rest of our FOMO books here. I have the Moon Knight Trick or Read #1. This is going to go for just $4 tonight. Captain America 34. This is the first Bucky as Captain America. An Alex Ross cover. Let me actually price this out through eBay real quick, because if it's going for cheaper on eBay, I'll do it. I'll lower the price on it right now because I would rather move it than sit on it. Ross. Holy crap! No, I actually have it priced right. Okay, so mostly everybody's selling this book right now at $50, except for the person who probably listed this years ago and doesn't realize that, hey, I priced this out at such a low level, and since then it has gone up in value. There are a lot of sellers trying to get rid of this book at $50 and up. I'm going to filter this out and look at what it actually sold for now. We're talking about that other book, the Captain America, which, by the way, it's at 15 currently. I'm keeping it at 15. Good. Trying to see the best offer. Trying to track its sold items. There we go. So we're searching. Show 28 results. It hasn't had a track history of selling for a lot. I mean, there is a CGC one that sold for 105 recently. Most of the time it's selling for somewhere around $5 through bids and stuff like that. So buy it now prices are pretty much like around there. But that's also factoring in a very high shipping rate of about $10. You spend $50 on me, you get free shipping. I think $15 is a fair ask on this. But if you really, really want it, I'll do it at $10 because I'd rather move it. So I'll drop it down in price. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures number 6 or 5 is going to go for $10 or best offer.
Wait.
You give me 8, I'll take it. What's up?
I think that we already have that one.
We have that book already?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I have Plume Volume 2 and Volume 3. Those are going to go for $5 a pop. So that's $10 on them. Yeah, cool. That goes off to Don. Plume Volume 2 and Plume Volume 3, those are $5 a pop. So $8 on them, or sorry, $10 on them. $10 on this stat. I'll do them both for $8 now. If you guys take them off my hands, I've pitched this way too much. Battle for Blood Heaven is going to go for $5. Vinny and the Bugman. Vinny the Bugman, our Liberator Returns Volume 2, $2 on this. And then I have Predator Race War number 104 going for $4. $4. Okay, it's $8.58. No takers on the double rack. $20 on the double rack. No takers. Try again. What's up, bud? What's your question? Okay.
Can Superman get shooting even if he's running?
How can Superman get shot even if he's running? Because bullets bounce off of him.
Oh right, yeah, I forgot. He's made from plastic.
No, he's not made from plastic. He's Kryptonian, so his body density is a lot stronger. That's what makes him Superman. He's an alien, but he's our friend. I actually had a really interesting conversation about Superman today with the comic shop owner I was talking to. He had never read any Superman books before. He was never a fan until he read an arc by a writer named Philip Scott Kennedy. And he said that he loved Superman so much after that because he was fighting a dictator version of himself, like an evil Superman. And he was he was written in a very genuine way. And Philip Scott Kennedy's run on Superman made that store owner a fan. And Beyond Tomorrow Comics is one of the most indie-friendly comic shops out there. I met the retailer over at C2E2 last year, and we have developed an ongoing relationship. He is a true man of the people. That shop used to be like just piles and piles of comics. Anytime you would call, no one would pick up the phone. No one would be there to be knowledgeable of what was going on. This guy has truly whipped that shop into shape. He's got a great dollar bin for me to peruse through. He's got all these graphic novels. He's always doing 50% off graphic novels. It's a great shop. If you're ever in the area, let me know. We can go hit it up together. I actually have gone shopping with some of you guys before, like Steve Rogers. Any of you guys come to Chicago, let me know. We'll go shopping together. We'll go dollar bin diving. I'm more than happy to do that with you guys anytime. Or if we're at conventions. Yeah, you know what it was for me, Curtis, and I told him the same thing, Superman Birthright, which we actually have that whole run. We need to read Superman Birthright. I need to make you a Superman fan. All right, so we are cleared off. It's 9 o'clock. So far, it looks like we got a Bootin coming. And let's see. What else was I going to do? Oh, you know what I'm going to do right now? Give me just 1 second. I'll be right back, guys.
I'm in jail. Okay, dude, you're broken. I'm just broken.
He's literally jump roping. All right. So before we do our spins and before we play the video for who gets the booting or the dating, before we just see the conclusion of our little storyline here, I want to showcase one important book right now, and that is Warline 2, the Noir edition. Since I got these books, I haven't had a chance to tell you guys how pleased I am with how they turned out. Featuring a really beautiful cover by Fabrice Sapolsky, the creator of Spider-Man Noir. We decided to do a small print run of 150 copies of Warline 2. Those of you who have pre-ordered your books, they are on the way. Don, your copy of the book is going to be in this week's shipment, so after you pay up your invoice, I will ship out your copy. I'm taking just 3 copies out right now because I have sold through 2/3 of the print run, and I'm storing the rest for Kickstarter. After that, we're done. We're not reprinting this book. So it's a full print run of 150 books, and it's a Noir edition of Warline number 2, which honestly, this just turned out so well that it made me kind of wish that I just went black and white with Warline from the beginning. I mean, it is just absolutely gorgeous. And I don't want to reveal anything for you guys because this is a book that you just need to experience. And there's a sequence in here that I am really pleased with. And I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but it is something I am extremely proud of. If anybody wants the Noir edition, this is the first black and white book that I have ever published. And maybe it's the last version of it. I don't know. This is going to go for $15. So $15 for the Noir edition, first printing of Warline number 2, featuring the Fabrice Sapolsky cover. $15 is my ask on this. And I got 3 copies tonight to showcase for you guys. God, I am so proud of how this turned out. I can't wait for you guys to read the colored edition. The colored edition is going to look absolutely gorgeous. We just wrapped up the colors today, or the majority of them. I might need to revisit a couple pages, but it's really just kind of small things at this point. And that'll be it. So let's do our spins. So I owe a spin for Don. I owe a spin for, I want to say Curtis. 5, 10, 2, 3. Yep, Curtis, Don, David, Phil, Keith. So I owe 5 spins on the wheel of skid bark. So we're going to do them all right now. Alan's going to help out here. Hang on just a second.
It's time to spin the wheel of skid bark, bark, bark.
All right, Alan is spinning. Can you give it a sturdier spin? There you go. Okay, we were spinning for Don. Don got a $2 comic. Don, I will throw in a $2 comic for you. I'm just going to pick something at random here that I'll throw on for you. I'll throw on Batman 452 for you because I know you're a big Batman fan. All right, now you're spinning for Curtis. Spin for Curtis, please. All right, you get a free Marvel book. So Curtis gets a free Marvel book. I need you to go back and spin again for me.
Okay.
Curtis, you get Avengers Forever number 9. Okay, go ahead. Spin.
2 more spins.
3 more spins. Give it a good spin. There you go. Okay, that's a free Marvel book for David Moore.
No two more.
Yeah. David Moore, I'm going to hook you up with Invincible Iron Man number 18 because it's a cool cover and I think you're awesome. You're a cool dude. All right, now for Phil, please. Go ahead. A good spin, please. There you go. That's a good spin. All right, that is a $2 comic for Phil.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm going to give Phil Black Friday. Phil gets Black Friday.
Wait, can
All
I
right.
see?
Yes. Let's do one more spin.
Okay.
One more spin.
Much harder?
A little bit more, yeah. One more time. Okay, that's another $2 comic for Heath. Watch out. You're going to fall over here.
A dragon blade. I got the dragon blade. I'm gonna cut anyone who ever
Whoever deserves to die.
yeah,
We have Ninjas and Robots 2. That's going off to you, Heath. Okay. All right. I need you to be quiet because we need to wrap up the show now. Okay. You got to get to bed. All right. So everybody got their free comics. It's booting time, just like Chris said. And it looks like Angela's getting the boot. It's 3-2. And get ready to watch this video. It's all coming around here, guys. Are you ready? 1, 2, and 3.
It's booting time! And it's a booting time! Gimme. All right, I'm finally out of my toxic relationship. It's time to get out back into the world and party! Now, wait just a second here. Is it legal for Onrie to do what he just did, Chris Steiskell? I'm Todd McFarlane. I will make it legal. Steiskell and Associates. When justice needs a good backhand, call 1-900-LAW-SLAP. We sue first and ask questions later.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. I love you all. Have a wonderful night. I got to get these crazy kids off to bed. I will see you guys later.
right now?
Yeah, Phil, I got you a spin on the wheel, and I hooked you up with a free comic. I hooked you up with Black Friday, too. So you got your spin on the wheel. That is on the house for me. You got a free comic. I just picked one out for you. All right, have a good night, guys. Thank you so much. Love you all. You do look good. I picked a good picture of you. I love that. That's awesome. You guys are great. I love you. We'll do this again. I'll see you guys later. Next week, same time, same bad channel. I might do a show this week on CBSN. I don't know. We'll just kind of see how things go. I got a lot of stuff, production work I got to do right now, so I have to kind of like balance, what I'm doing here. And I really need to get ready for convention season. There's just so much stuff that needs to get done now that actually should have been done yesterday. So I will see you guys later. Have a great night.